Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Pele Hubi tongues, creating the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your sisters and brothers living in this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Woo! Check this out, Yahshua Allah. Esau really showing his horns here in 2024. You know, look at the face of these devils right here. So check it out. It says West Virginia white couple alleged to have kept 5 adopted black children locked in the barn and used as slaves. So these devils are still living out their fantasy. These devils done adopted some Israelite children to play out their fantasy of using them as slaves. Let's keep on reading. It says the couple had pleaded not guilty to the multiple charges against them, including human trafficking of a minor child, use of a minor child, and forced labor. Donald Ray Lance, 63, and Jean K. Whitefeather, 62, pleaded not guilty at Kanawha County Court on Tuesday to multiple charges, including human trafficking of a minor child, use of a minor child, and forced labor, and child neglect, creating substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death, according to local news outlet Metro News. They also face allegations of human rights violations over specifically targeting black children and forcing them to work because of their race, Metro News said. Kanawha County Circuit Judge Mary Claire Akers claimed that the children were used basically as slaves, citing what the indictment alleges. The couple were first arrested in October 2023 after a wellness check led to the discovery of 2 of the couple's 5 adopted children, aged 6, 9, 11, 14, and 16, living in inhumane conditions at a property in Centerville. In a previous statement made to the court, Whitefeather alleged the barn where the 14 and 16-year-old were found in was a teenage clubhouse and denied that they were locked in. Yeah, right. A 9-year-old girl was found inside the main house before Lance came home with an 11-year-old boy, and later, Whitefeather returned with a 6-year-old. Their bail has been set at $500,000 each, up from the previous amount of $200,000. A trial date for the couple has been set for the 9th of September. So let's get the face of these devils, man. They look like Jeffrey Dahmer's grandparents. You know, look just like Jeffrey Dahmer, man. Lucky the Lord caught them, because the way they look, man, they probably gonna eat them Israelite children. So this is Esau, Edom, aka the white man, and looked like the white woman too. You know, living out their fantasy, had Jake in slavery, and this is just a precursor to what, you know, Esau really wants. Go look at my lessons earlier. Look at a thing called Project 2025. It's legislation so they can put us back in hard bondage slavery. This is what Esau wants, because his kingdom is being destroyed. And it shows, this is proof that the devils have not changed. They love to oppress. They love to shed the blood of the children of Israel. And that's what Esau Edom was about. We're going to run this through the scriptures. You know, so I'm going to keep an eye on that too. So check this out. This says, it's Ezekiel 35, and I'm starting at 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Who's Mount Seir? Mount Seir is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So this whole word is to prophesy against them for things that they did like that. These devils want to go back to the 1800s. If they get that Project 2025 passed and get Donald Trump back in office, they're going to put that into a reality. I mean, it's going to go down like that anyway with the MOTB, the mark of the beast, with that microchip. They want to put Jake back into slavery, man. That's what Esau wants. He didn't really want to let us, you know, get some type of freedom. This devil wants Jake back in hard bondage slavery. It's property, you know, because check this out, Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end. Verse 6, therefore as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will pursue thee unto blood. Salaki, prepare thee unto blood. And blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So key word up in there said perpetual hatred, which we trying to tell these hard-headed, stiff-necked, 2/3 Jakes that Esau hates you. He just plays a good game on them. They don't want to believe it, but they gonna see when if they boy get back in office, Donald Trump. If he get back off in there, man, it's gonna be game, set, match. Because they want Jake back in slavery, man. They tell you in so many ways. So all these devils did was they just adopted some Israelite children, and they just probably treated them harshly, man. The people said they was in inhumane living conditions. So they had Jake living nasty outside in the shed. They was living like the 1800s. Got Jake doing all kind of work. That's what these devils want. They haven't changed. I had a devil. I worked a job. You know, this part about what, 2017? And they had me training this little funky devil, you know, because I could do a lot of things at the job. So they had me training him. And he was a super racist devil. And, you know, I was talking to him and I got him to feel comfortable. He told me, he was like, my country's been destroyed. You know, I hope for y'all people to go back into slavery. Therefore, we can get our free labor back and then my country can survive. That's what this devil told me. So that's what they want. You know, they don't like to admit their true feelings, but I got one to admit it. And he told me, like, they see their country's being destroyed. And they not good businessmen. They don't know how to do good business. The only way this place became so great is because they had free slave labor. Our people in hard bonded slavery. Our people made this place great. You know, with the working off the blood, sweat, and tears. Our people did. Because since they had to pay us a decent wage, well, give us a wage, should I say, the country's been downhill ever since. That's been what, a little bit over 200 years? They show you Esau's not a good businessman. He's just greedy. All he do is take. And now to the point where America's not self-sufficient anymore. That's why they're trying to bring these migrants in, which is some Jakes coming in with them. And they want Jake to work for, you know, pennies on the dollar. They really just want to give Jake this food and water. That's it. They want to pay Jake nothing. They want Jake to work real hard. Because this place is crumbling, man. And I mean crumbling. So let's go get this right here. Because this is why they put Jake in. And they lazy. Edomites are the laziest people I know on the face of the planet, man. Straight up. They are the most laziest people I know. So check it out. This is why they want to, you know, put Jake in hard bonded slavery. And they want to bring it back. Because that's what Project 2025 is all about. Esau trying to run it back. He wants slavery back. You know, they already done passed it through Congress. They just need Trump to get in there and sign it. So this is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever. And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So that's Esau thought. He see this place is crumbling. To fix it, what does Esau Edom need? What does the so-called white man need? He needs Jake to work for free. He wants to whip Jake's back. If Jake don't do enough work, string you up, make an example out of you, and own you like property, which that's what they was doing with those adopted children they did. And I bet it took forever. They already got caught in 2023. And I bet you it's not making big news like that. They're sweeping this under the rug. You know, it's not really being blasted over like it should, because that's inhumane. And it shows how Esau Edom really feels about the children of Israel. They want us back in slavery. That's why they want their boy Donald Trump so bad. Because they want us back in slavery, Yasharallah. That's the whole goal. And like, even if Donald Trump don't make it, say if they go with Biden or just no election, some other person make it. That's still the goal. That's still their agenda. They want to enslave the children of Israel. And if you don't go back into hard bonded slavery, they want to take your life. That's what Esau want to do. In this form of slavery, he going to put a tracking device in your body. A microchip, which is the mark of the beast. That way you forfeit your salvation. And then he's doing that because he wants to make you forever his. That's the only law the devil want to keep. Because when he marks you, then that means you're forever a slave to Esau Edom. And all they want to do is oppress somebody, man. Esau loves to torture and oppress things, man. Let's go get that. So I had to cover this because that's just right here in this day, man. Esau's still doing slavery. He went and got some young children, probably done raised them. They probably don't know no better. You know, they thinking that's how life's supposed to go. They're supposed to live in a barn in the back, probably wash dishes and clean the house all day, while Esau just be a slop. And they probably was getting beat too. That's why I want to hear some more information about this. They probably was beating on them like some slaves. And it was just probably a gruesome situation, man. So thank the Lord that he got them Jakes out of that. And Lord willing, they could find their ways into the truth. Because they seen the horrors of Esau. It wouldn't be hard to tell them that Esau Edom as a devil. Them children know. They know. So I'm going to see where I want to start with this one. Because it's talking about Esau Edom. I'm going to hit 5 and jump on down. This is Job 20 and 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So the wicked goes into who? Esau Edom. They're the wicked. You know, you read Malachi 1 and 2, it tells you that they're the border of wickedness. So the triumphant, you know, Esau being on top, he said, is what? It's short. And see, they trying to get all this out their system because they know their time is about to be up. They're not going to be able to just keep doing the children of Israel the way they doing them. We're going to get up out of here. So I want to bump down. I'm going to go to verse 17, Job 20:17. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, and the brooks of honey and butter. Verse 18, that which he labored for. Shall he restore it and shall not swallow it down? Woo, you hear that? He going to restore this stuff, but he ain't going to get to have it. According to his substance shall the restitution be. Oh, the Lord going to restitute us. And he shall not rejoice therein. Here we go. And the kicker on verse 19. Because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away a house which he buildeth not. So he has enslaved the children of Israel in a land that we set up. Start the Native Americans, our Native American brothers and sisters. And what did he do? He violently took it away from the northern brothers and sisters, the Hispanics too. I can't forget about them. They was over here too. The northern tribes. Esau violently took it away from them. And then what did he do? He oppressed the southern tribes in here. Because now we're the poor. We don't have nothing. We don't have no, institutions to support us. We don't have no military to support us. The money, our face is not on the money. Esau's face is. So we don't have anything here. We're the poor. And Lord said he about to, bust up Esau Edom because of what? Because you have oppressed the poor and you have body taken a house that you built of not. Our people built this house. Just like them little Jake children doing all the work in them Edomites' houses. And they wasn't getting none of the fruits of their labor, nothing, man. And then Esau gonna talk about, oh, that's a clubhouse for them. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, devil. So now they're trying to bank on their white privilege to get off on these cases. They're gonna hope to wiggle out of that. But if it's strong evidence, and hey, the Lord got us. We got the momentum right now. He might have to take his butt to jail for life on that one, and then abuse the system. You supposed to be adopting these children and give them a loving home, and yet Esau doing it so he can oppress and live out his fantasies and oppress Jake. Slaving Jake out. That's what these devils do. They just want to oppress everybody, particularly the children of Israel. Slave us out, beat on us. We buck up, shed our blood. That's all Esau didn't want to do. And he's showing you he's still that. As I look at 2/3, and all I can do is shake my head at him like, you need to go, man, because you stupid. You still loving these devils. I just heard of Jake today capping for his master, talking about America's the greatest country ever made, man. I just had to walk away from that Jake, man. I dang near wanted to cuss him out. Like, how stupid can you be? Because they was all talking about the war, World War III. Jake got talking about his master. We gonna win, and can't nobody mess with America. We the biggest, baddest. And I'm looking like, boy, you have no idea, not a clue. And then this Jake up here talking all that craziness with articles like this coming out. With Esau up here putting our people in slavery. And them devils eat what that Jake was saying too. They just take advantage of dumb Jakes. I'm just like, man. Here in 2024, our people still getting put in slavery. Our children at that. Those was children these devils took advantage of. Using a crooked, flawed system. And then you got Jake up here capping and hoping that Babylon the Great win World War III. I say it's straight madness going out, man. Straight madness. And hey, what's gonna happen? This thing gonna reverse. Esau gonna go into slavery. And that's his future. And elites know that. That's why they're scared. That's why they, got their little bunkers and space stations. The elites know it. Let's end off with that. They say, you done put us in slavery, devil. Guess what? It's going to be your turn. That's the Bible teaches us. And we are willing, we are patiently, should I say, waiting on that. That's why we're hollering for you. How about Yahweh Shai? And see, when that devil told me at the job that he wanted us to go back into slavery, I hit this devil with this, man. And man, that devil went off. You know, he got the cussing and all that, but he didn't do nothing to me. And then he quit the job. This hurt his feelings because he know it to be true. Because I baited him into it. I was like, you believe in the Bible? Oh, yeah, I believe in the Bible. Yeah. I hit him with this right here. This Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So Esau Edom is about to go into slavery. And we're going to reverse everything. So I see that article, you know, it kind of pissed me off, made me mad. But I'm like, hey, we're going to get our opportunity. We're going to get our chance. We're going to do them the same way. ×2. We're going to double up on it, you know, in righteousness. They're going to work hard. Then you're going to know what it's like to work real hard. You know, once Yahushua comes back and raises us up and puts us in the kingdom of heaven, which will be right here on earth, Esau going into slavery. So these devils ain't getting away, man. Don't think they getting away. Don't think they done, you know, really did something. How they did, hey, they just showed us in 2024 that you're still that same devil. And the Lord gives us healthy reminders to show that these people don't deserve no salvation. They don't deserve no repentance. They ain't got none. And we have the blessing and the birthright, and Esau Edom is going to go into slavery. That's biblical prophecy. So I just had to touch on that, Yashral, and show you that, hey, man, these devils are still being the devil. Matter of fact, let's go back and look at it before we leave. Look at them. Straight devils, man. Soulless. Look at their eyes. They have like a monster or something. Like a cartoon character. Them is devils right there. You know? And so when Jacob's trouble really heat up, you know, expect for these devils to get active and show the 2/3 dumb old Jakes who they really are. So I'm going to keep an eye on this and see if they're going to wiggle out of it. See if some other evidence come out if they was beating on the children. And I'll keep you informed, Yashar. So with that being said, I hope this has been edifying. You know, I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah. Hey, stay locked in because Yahweh Shai is quickly on the way. Shalom.